Hey there, veteran guardians and new light players. This is Delta 115 bringing you guys a new Destiny 2 video. So I hope you guys are enjoying the second week of Solstice 2024 as we are approaching the third and final week of Solstice. So in this video, I'm going to be showcasing you guys all the challenges as well as the gilded triumphs for the Flamekeeper title, because I'm going to be gilding it. I think it's my third one. I lost count. But before I dive into that, I'm going to showcase you guys the memento for Solstice 2024. I managed to get it. It was kind of confusing because at first it's supposed to be in your inventory, but it did not show up there. It ended up, let's just say, in the memento inventory in your weapon category. Because a lot of people have been, going to the inventory and then after getting it, they say, what the hell, it's not here. Where can I find it? Is this some sort of a ripoff? No. So what happened is, I got my guaranteed one because I finished this full set of sublime armor with its glows. So once you finish that a glowing solstice quest, you get the a guaranteed memento for your character. I don't know about the subsequent ones because by looking through the memento from Evil Levante, it says you could earn it by imbuing a set of sublime armor. So I don't know if it works with the other two, and I'm thinking it might be available from Solstice packages, but I could be wrong. I don't know that much sources about this memento, but if I can get the mementos from the other Guardians, which is my Hunter Titan, that I did not touch, then that's good. Then I can get that, but that leaves us with finding another source of, a drop source for the memento. Enough for me chit-chatting about that. Let's just showcase you the weapon. I'm gonna try this one, the Belisarius D. I'm gonna put it on this, see how it looks, and so forth. Just give it time to load. So yeah, once you get your guaranteed, it's gonna end up here, not in your inventory. Don't ask me why. It's Bungie. So, I'm going to equip this on. I think I've maxed this up. No, I didn't. Let me max this up pretty quick. Because you get, like, other bonuses along with it. I forgot what the third bonus is. Or did I bypass it? Nope, I didn't bypass it. Just a couple more. But yeah, the first 10 levels you get a tracker. The second one is title for it, and the third is the shader. Okay. So once you have this equipped, it gives you the following. Once you reach level 10 on this weapon, you get a tracker, a unique tracker called Solstice Memento Tracker. It tracks combatants from the bomb bash activity, so it keeps track of how many enemies you defeated in the bomb bash. Once you reach level 20, you get this this unique title called Incandescent Memoria. Kind of nice, actually, giving a unique title like that. And then the third, which is once you reach level 30 of this gun, you get the shader called Solstice Keepsake. Let's put this on. Okay, I see. Let me turn this gun around. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, if I move this? No, I can't. So, as you can see, when I put it on this gun, you can see some animated, moving pictures of this one. It's basically like a breezy clear shader, but more animated and more unique textures. You can see the water going around my barrel and this part of the gun. A little bit here on the grip too. But yeah, looks really nice. I guess for those who don't have the breezy clear, I forgot what the shader looks like because Bungie had changed the whole shader thing now. Would have been nice if they didn't change it. Forgot what it looks like nowadays. Much more animated and stuff. I know a lot of people will just hate this shader, but some of them will love it. That's everyone's preference. I'm just biased. I'm just showcasing you guys what it looks like, what it is, what you like or dislike. Doesn't matter. So this is what it looks like on this gun, but it looks nice on other guns. Well, depends on other guns. For example, Apex Predator, if I go to the appearance customization, just a little bit. Apologies for the loading. It takes so long, I don't know why. If I click the breezy clear on this, you can see the animated shader, a little bit of the water animation here, but most of the gun, of the rocket launcher I mean, has this sandy texture, like, you know, summer sand on the reload part, most of the barrel, a little bit here, etc. So some guns will have like a sandy texture, some guns will have like this flowery animation, and some guns will have the watery texture. That's pretty much it with this overall shader of the Solstice Keepsake on most guns. But yeah, this is what it looks like. Feel free to see what you want to say about the shader. I don't care if you like it or you dislike it. I'm just showing it. That's it. Pure simple. So now that the Memento, you know, showcasing it is out of the way, we will dive into the challenges. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will be going to the challenges now. And this can be done within like a few days for those who are trying to catch up or new to this. It's not that hard. You could do it alone or do it with friends. Some of these challenges are from last year, so for those who were or done Solstice last year, you know these challenges. You don't need to worry about it. So there are, I think, about 16 in total. The first one's already done for us, so you don't need to worry about it, which is complete your first Solstice Forge bounty and claim its rewards. Pretty simple, nothing to explain. So, we have Good and Night. Defeat ignition carriers in the bonfire bash. So we have this activity. If I go pull out the map. Here we go. So you could go to this bonfire bash activity. Once you're there, you'll see these enemies that carry these ignition charges. They're pretty straightforward to find. You'll find like a boss icon. Once you do, you can kill it, and that's it. This can be done with a group because I think it's a group thing. If not, just quickly kill them. But it should be a group thing, so it should count towards you and your fire team in the activity. So just kill 15 of them. Pretty straightforward. This can be done in one activity. Completing this will give you an enhancement core and some glimmer. Now, because I've already got glimmer, I don't give a damn about how much it is. Oh, it's like 10,000. That's fine. The next one is Torch the Taken. Defeat Prismatic Taken in the Bonfire Bash. Now, some people got confused about this because they're trying to figure out where to find the Taken and so forth. So, in the Bonfire Bash activity, you will encounter Taken interruptions twice. So there's 2 rounds of Takens. So once you reach the Taken interference around, well, let's say you hit 10, a 10 stack charge, you go to where the interference is. You'll get 2 yellow bar Taken enemies. You kill those, it will resume the activity until you reach 20 charges. Once you reach 20 charges, same thing, kill the other 2 and so forth. Each Bonfire Bash activity should give you a total of 4 prismatic taken. So that gives you about 3 or 4 matches, give or take, to finish this. It's nothing hard, everyone's doing it fast paced, so it should be easy. Completing this will give you Enhancement Core and Glimmer. Oh yeah, all the challenges give you like event tickets, but I'm not counting that. The next one is Fuel for the Fire, which is stroke the flames in the Bonfire Bash 35 times. As I said about, when you're stroking the flame for the torch to taken. Do this for 35 times and you're good to go. Your reward is this Solstice Emblem. We also got Fuel for the Fire 2 and 3. I didn't notice that because that kind of moved a bit. So just like the first one, Fuel for the Fire 2 gives you 70 to, stoke the flames, and 100 to stoke the flames. So by completing Fuel for the Fire 2, you get a exotic ship called a Fair Wind. And Fuel for the Fire 3 gives you a Bungie reward code, which I believe it has to do with like a shirt or something. I didn't get into details on the code. This one here, Forge and Reforge, is spend silver leaves to refresh bounty categories in the Solstice Forge. Now, it's talking about this. This is the Solstice Forge. When you go into detail, you'll see this refresh interaction here for your helmet, your gauntlets, your chest armor, your leg armor, and your class item. So, just if you have enough silver leaves, which costs you 5, refresh this 5 times. So it would mean you have to spend 25 silver leaves, so 5 per reset, which I'll show you for example. Just interact with this, and as you can see, my bounties have refreshed and it counts. So once you refresh that 5 times, you get this challenge unlocked, and completing this will give you an upgrade module. Next one, we got Like Wildfire. Defeat targets anywhere in the system. Defeating Guardians awards bonus progress. Pretty straightforward. Nothing too difficult. Just kill enemies, obviously. Completing this will give you 3 enhancement cores and I would say 10,000 glimmer. No, 5,000, okay. I don't know about the glimmer count, but it gives you various amounts. Next one, we got Superlative. Defeat targets with super abilities. Pretty straightforward. Go to Bonfire Bash, unleash your supers, pretty much it. Nothing much. Completing this will give you an upgrade module. Next, we got Hand Lighter. Defeat targets with hand cannons, shotguns, rocket launchers, or bows. These are the weapon categories that is recommended from the Solstice weapons. We had the Solstice hand cannon, the shotgun, the rocket launcher, and the bow. That's what it's related to, these weapon categories. You don't need to do the Solstice weapons. You can use whatever weapon you're comfortable with. For me, I was using Fatebringer Time Lost, and it counts. So you just get 200 kills. That's what the total was. And if you defeat 200 enemies with either hand cannons, shotguns, rocket launchers, or bows, you completed this challenge. And this will give you an enhancement core. Next one, we got Burn Them Down. Defeat bosses anywhere in the system. I did this. Here's a cool trick. For defeating 40 bosses, I went to Dares of Eternity. Those bosses there still count. So go to Dares of Eternity with a group. I would say do one of those, high-end level ones. With a fire team from Fire Team Finder. Do this, I would say, 2 or 3 times, and you're good to go. Completing this will give you an enhancement prism. Next one, we got Raking the Coals. Complete playlist activities to earn silver leaves. So, playlist activities such as, Vanguard Strikes, Crucible, Gambit. Actually, there's something you need to know. Let me explain the other one. So the other one, Fires of Competition, which is complete matches in the Crucible or Gambit playlist. Here's a cool trick. Full credit goes to Cheese Forever because he showcased this. I don't know, like, I think there was another person that credited and then sent it to Cheese Forever, but Cheese Forever had showcased it on YouTube of how to do it. So what happened was, first, you need to go to your destination. Go to Crucible. Don't go to a normal match. Go to private match. Once you go to private match, set up your game. Go to game type, put in zone control. Keep this map normal, time limit, leave it at that. Put the score to 25. This is a cool trick. This is a cool trick of getting silver leaves or, progress. So, match score limit 25. Doesn't matter with the rest. I think you can put momentum. Pretty much don't care. Just make sure your score is 25 and so forth in zone control and then start it up. And what happens is in zone control, just capture all 3 zones. Let it reach the score limit. You get your leaves and progress for the triumphs. I had no idea about this until Cheese Forever showed it. So again, full credit goes to Cheese Forever for showcasing this, and to whoever had showcased to Cheese Forever, also credit that person too. Because, wow, this is amazing. It's a lifesaver for those who are late for the Solstice. So, once you did that technique I showed you, or credit it to Cheese Forever for showing us, that's it. Do that 10 times and you're good to go. So let me go back to challenges. So by completing Raking the Coals, you get 3 enhancement cores and Glimmer. And for Fires of Competition, you get an enhancement prism and Glimmer. 10,000 each. Dare to Dream, complete runs of the Blind Well or Dares of Eternity to earn silver leaves. Dares of Eternity, 100%. Play 2 runs of that and you're good to go. Completing that will give you an upgrade module. Next, and final. Well, this is final, but this is the final for all 15. Brightfall. Complete Vanguard Ops or Nightfalls to earn silver leaves. I went with Nightfalls because the reason I did that was working on the bounties. So I don't think I don't want to waste my silver leaves, but there's like a end game bounty just like the one for dungeons and raids. There's one where you have to complete a Nightfall activity with a score of 30,000. No, sorry, not 30,000. 300,000 points score without dying, because if you die, you lose progress of it. I played it 3 times and I died, like, undying, and I've got that done. So I was doing that, and it also keep track of this too. So basically just complete 10 matches of Nightfalls and you're good to go. That's it. Completing this will give me 3 raid banners and enhancement core as well. And with all 15 unlocked, you get the Flamekeeper. Complete event challenges during Solstice. Progress resets at the end of the event. Completing this will give you an Ascendant Shard and Ascendant Alloy. Once you get all the challenges, you'll see this yellow banner covering your event card, and you're done. With all the challenges gone, let's move on to the Gilded challenges. Or Gilded Triumphs. There are 4 in total, so let's go through them. We got Bonfire Dash. Fully stoke the bonfire in the Bonfire Bash activity. Pretty straightforward. Just throw all those night charges. I think it gives you a total of 30 or maybe 20 around that time. Once you do that and complete the activity, that's it. Pretty straightforward. You're just pretty much getting those charges and stoking the fire. That's it. Next one we got Inextinguishable. Complete the bonfire bash activity without dying. Pretty straightforward. All you have to do is just do the activity and do not die. Easy as that. I keep in mind, it's not as a group. You can do this on your own. So if someone dies and you did not die, that did not count. As long as you do not die in the bonfire bash activity, you're fine. You're golden. If you did die, that's not the end of the world. You can do it again. Just be careful and learn from your mistakes. Next, we got Sublime Glow. Imbue a full set of Sublime Armor with incandescent ingots. So, pretty much, all you need to do is get a full set of, Sublime Armor. Get a full set of incandescent armor with full glows, just like my Warlock here. And if you did that, you're good to go. That's easy. A little bit confusing because, it takes a lot of time to get all the glows because of the alloys and stuff, but as long as you've done all the glows, you're fine. Let me just go back to this. There we go. And last but not least, Sunlight 'em Up. While wearing a complete set of Sublime Armor imbued with incandescent ingots, complete dungeons, raids, Master or Grandmaster Nightfalls, or win rounds in Trials of Osiris. Man, I almost got this whole sentence, but I screwed up my voice. Do dungeons. 100%, one encounter, that's it. Here's a funny story. I was trying to do a full dungeon clear because I assumed that's what it said. But when I did the first encounter of the dungeon, I was doing Pit of Heresy. I finished the first encounter. This showed up. So, I don't know if they, mispronounced it or something, but I just did one encounter of the dungeon and it just gave me this. So, I don't know if this was a bug to me and I somehow found a bypass. If it does not work for you, then just complete the full dungeon. That's it. Nothing hard about it. As long as you have good people to play with, you're fine. Raids, it's okay. Depends on the people. Because, raids. It's hard to find 6 people and people can't do the mechanics. Well, depend on their difficulty. Dungeons is your best bet. You get 3 people. That's it. Pit of Heresy and Prophecy dungeons are the best dungeons to run through. I promise you that. Oh good, it's not bugged. Thank God. So once you've got all of it, your Flamekeeper title has been gilded to 3. And you're officially done. And if you guys were wondering why I was so relieved, because the other seal from the last event, Guardian Games All-Stars, which was a disappointment. Bungie had resetted it, but the problem is I can't get this done anymore. Which is dumb. I don't know why. So, I can't get this done, and I have evidence that I've done this. If you guys saw my previous video of this wrap-up of Guardian Games 2024 All-Stars, you'll understand. I've done all the challenges. All the Gilded ones, too. It's just Bungie had this one bugged the whole time for this seal. Not the Solstice one, not the Dawning, and not even the Festival of the Lost. All those seals, they're fine. They're functioning fine. It's this one that's broken the whole time. But yeah. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my wrap-up for the seal and showcasing you the Memento. And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope this video helps those who are trying to get these challenges done efficiently, or trying to get the Flamekeeper title gilded. And if it does help you guys, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, If you want to get notified and for extra content, you could check out my socials, which the links will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115 signing out, and enjoy Solstice.